incredibly emotional. It's been 4 weeks since that deadly helicopter crash took the lives of Kobe and 8 others, but the pain is still vivid, especially for Vanessa Bryant, who tearfully remembered her husband and little girl. It was a final heartbreaking tribute for Kobe Bryant and his daughter. Family, friends, and fans all coming together to say goodbye.
My baby girl.
Speaking publicly for the first time, Vanessa Bryant remembering her daughter Gigi, calling her smile sunshine.
I won't be able to tell her how gorgeous she looks on her wedding day. I'll never get to see my baby girl walk down the aisle, have a father-daughter dance with her daddy.
Married to Kobe for 20 years, Vanessa lost her husband and her best friend.
I couldn't see him as a celebrity, nor just an incredible basketball player. He was my sweet husband and the beautiful father of our children. He was mine. He was my everything.
The grief shared collectively at Staples as profound as the loss. 7 others also died in the helicopter that crashed in foggy weather. They were teammates, siblings, mothers, and fathers.
I can only imagine how painful this is for them.
Draped in purple and gold, fans arrived at Staples by the tens of thousands. At center court, where Bryant held court for 20 years, basketball legends remembered an icon.
In the game of basketball, in life, as a parent, Kobe left nothing in the tank. He left it all on the floor.
Michael Jordan was Kobe Bryant's hero, turned rival, and eventually a lasting friend.
When Kobe Bryant died, a piece of me died. I will live with the memories of knowing that I had a little brother that I tried to help in every way I could. Please, rest in peace, little brother.
Below the rafters where Bryant's jerseys hang, there were tears in the stands where so many had once cheered. Kobe won 5 championships as a Laker, 3 with Shaquille O'Neal.
I'll look after things out here. I'll be sure to teach Natalia, Bianca, and Baby Capri all your moves, and I promise I will not teach them my free throw techniques.
One of the greatest to ever play the game, Kobe was bigger than basketball, an Oscar winner, the founder of Mamba Sports Academy, and above all, a loving husband and father.
God knew they couldn't be on this earth without each other. He had to bring them home to heaven together. Babe, you take care of our Gigi. And I got Nani, Bibi, and Coco. We're still the best team.
Inside, the emotion was raw for the entire celebration of life. It seemed as though every person in that arena had tears in their eyes, especially as Vanessa Bryant spoke. She has also filed the wrongful death lawsuit against the helicopter company, saying they should not have been flying in those conditions. But the focus yesterday was on the lives lost and the memories left behind. Guys.
Miguel, thank you so much. Wow, amazing.
I mean, you were covering it, and there were so many moving moments.
There was a dry eye on the set or in the newsroom watching Vanessa Bryant's tearful tribute because we didn't know what was coming. So when she just got up, and it was just this, and then to hear her talk about her daughter and her husband.
And another really touching speech was from the University of Connecticut's legendary women's basketball head coach, Gino Ariema, a team that Gianna Bryant aspired to play for one day.
How many numbers of kids in the future, how many women are going to be inspired by Gigi's life? How many fathers are inspired by Kobe to be fathers, to really be fathers, the way a father is supposed to be?
Coach Ariema is with us now. Coach, good morning. It was a beautiful speech. I loved how you talked about Kobe's main team being his family. What did it mean to you to have Vanessa Bryant call you and say, I'd like you to speak, I'd like you to say something at this memorial?
Well, as you can imagine, it would have been a very difficult thing to do had it been just Kobe. and then you add that other layer of a child, and now you're just numb because you have no idea what it is that you can possibly say that can add any sort of comfort or anything when you've gone through something like that. So for the longest time, I had no idea how in the world I was going to be able to come through and make anything make sense.
Yeah. Hey, Coach, I think a lot of folks learned a lot about Kobe Bryant yesterday that they didn't know. Not just that he was a great father and a husband, but he was a mentor for so many people in the league and such an advocate for women's basketball and women's sports specifically. I also didn't know, and Kobe being Kobe, when he decided to coach his daughter's basketball team, he picks up the phone to call Coach Ariema to get pointers. What did you learn during those phone conversations with Kobe?
Well, I think someone else mentioned it. It might have been Rob, the general manager, but he was so thorough in everything that he did. From what Michael Jordan talked about, wanting to know everything that Jordan did so that he could become that kind of player, wanting to learn to play the piano exactly the way it's supposed to be played, wanting to learn how to play tennis so that he could play it exactly the right way. And now he wants to coach 13-year-olds, 12 and 13-year-olds, and he wants to coach them as if he's coaching an NBA team to win an NBA championship. You know, he's like Michael Jordan said, he was relentless, and he left nothing in the tank. And what he was going to be able to do for women's basketball was going to be unprecedented in the history of the game, because he had the voice and he had the passion, and not just because of Gigi, which obviously was a big part of it, but his care. He really cared, and he was going to be able to put that voice and that kind of passion and that thoroughness. He was going to do that for women's basketball, and we're going to miss that, and we lost a great opportunity, and we need somebody to take up that fight.
Legendary Coach Gino Ariema. Coach, thank you for your time this morning. Still ahead this morning, we're actually going to hear a little bit more from Vanessa Bryant and that poignant tribute to her husband and daughter.
Yeah, but first this morning, in depth today, and the sudden surge of
He had to bring them home to have them together.
Her very moving personal tribute at the Starfield Celebration of Life.
And we're going to talk to one of the other featured speakers, UConn women's basketball coach Gino Ariema. He'll join us live, but first, this is Today on